I spent my life traveling the world and having adventures. Now I think it's time I share some secrets about being safe in traveling. With what's going on today, with people being attacked with acid and all kinds of dangerous situations, I think it's very important that I try to give some information. Today we're going to be covering zone of safety around you, car safety, what criminals really want, and multiple attackers at once. So you're walking on the street. Now, when you feel this danger, and everyone knows what that feels like, it's just like a little spark inside of you. When you feel this danger, maybe it's late at night, maybe you just went to the ATM, you should immediately go into the time where you start to feel what's around you and put up a zone of safety. Let's talk about weapons. Things that you can actually carry with you. Now, this is a very important point. I watched a video recently that someone was talking about using bear spray to defend themselves. And that's very good, except they said that they never fired the bear spray before. And they were nervous that they could actually hit the person with it or whatever. Whatever weapon you're carrying with you for defense, these are some self-defense weapons, you must practice with this weapon. If you are using bear spray, buy 2 bottles and practice with one. This is a specifically nice weapon, I think, self-defense weapon. Now, do you notice the guy approaching her? She should already know he's there. Zone of defense. She should already know that he's coming. So practice with the weapon. Car safety. If you're traveling like this, you should have a weapon in the car. What do criminals want? Criminals are exactly like these big cats. They want to be able to attack you, take what they want, in this case food, and not be injured. They do not want to lose an eye. They do not want to be damaged in the attack. This is important. If you're facing multiple attackers and they're coming at you from all directions, obviously you want to get away. How do you do it? What is the technique? What is the way to get away? Well, position yourself carefully. Here I would go left or back up, and hopefully one of them would come forward further than the other. And then I would take the one guy down and go through him. This is an important point. You pick one of the directions and go forward. I learned this by this here. I actually did some sword fighting in this group, and I was told by my sensei who taught me karate this actual thing, but I practiced it in the sword fighting group. Now, let's talk about what happened here in the subway. This is one of the stories, I have many. There were 3 men here by red dots, signified by red dots. I'm the blue. Late at night, 12 o'clock. And these 3 men looked at me and were talking. Suddenly, they split up and started to come at me from all 3 directions. I was actually on the phone at the time, and I said, this doesn't look good. It looks like it's on. I reached, and I actually had my small self-defense weapon with me. Picked it up, put it in front of me, and I looked at the leader like I was going to absolutely tear him a new asshole. And I looked him directly in the eyes. And what my intention was, as I've been taught and actually practiced, I was going to go through that man. I was going to knock him down and go through him and keep moving in that direction. Understand that they were blocking the exits by the way that they spread out like that. The only way to afford to actually get away from multiple attackers is to pick the biggest guy and go through him. Definitely knock him down, do what you're going to do, but don't stop moving. It's very important to not stop moving. Move in the same direction. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for joining. I'll talk to you later. Have a good day.